Welcome everybody to our Texas Fame Accelerated Skill Training Virtual Launch. We're glad to have you here with us, and we're so glad that you're part of a tremendous manufacturing industry that we have here in San Antonio. With a $40 billion impact, employing over 51,000 people with an average wage of $57,000. It's a growing, thriving industry, and that calls for excellent training programs. And that's what we're about doing today. As you know, back in 2016, we started FAME, which was the Advanced Manufacturing and Education Program. It's been a great success in that 2-year apprenticeship program that we have a partnership with St. Philip's College, where you go to school 2 days a week and 3 days working. It's been a tremendous success. I believe we have over 57 or so people in that program today, and it will continue to be a very, very important program for manufacturing. But we're taking another step today with the Texas Fame Accelerated Skills Training Program, and that'll strengthen our ability to bring more people into the manufacturing industry and put them in a position to where they can thrive, make good pay, and even exceed the training program that we're offering now. The program that we will be offering, I just happened to be out there just, I guess it was last week, to see the great work that we're doing there and getting ready for this accelerated program that will take in about 7 weeks, I believe it is, of training, and then being able to have someone on the job for that. So this is another important step to having a skilled workforce. Now, we know that San Antonio is fast becoming an advanced manufacturing center. We know that with the tremendous work that Toyota is doing and all the other major manufacturing firms that are involved here in our San Antonio region. So we want to be able to push forward to have the training programs ready and a workforce ready, because we know that right now, as we are talking about this today, Navistar is building their manufacturing plant here in San Antonio. They'll start hiring people toward the end of next year, and then by January of 2022, they'll have that plant open and going. It will also be their first electric vehicle that they'll produce here, and they'll produce it right here in San Antonio. Now, all of that work requires a skilled workforce. Look at what Toyota is doing. They're investing something like almost $400 million in streamlining their production and having the state-of-the-art technology to go with that. So with all of the manufacturing that's happening here, this is another step in providing a program, an entry program level, that will bring us greater skilled workforce into manufacturing and offer people a greater opportunity for very good paying jobs.
Thank you, Judge Wolf. Good morning, everyone. My name is Leslie Cantu, and I'm the Assistant Vice President of Administration with Toyotetsu Texas and the President with Texas Fame. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion as we launch our FAST program. Thank you to Bexar County for their incredible efforts in helping to bring this program to fruition, and to Scientific Management Techniques, Inc. and Project Quest for their support in this partnership as well. We are excited to be welcoming 6 individuals into our inaugural cohort and congratulate them as they embark on the first steps of their advanced manufacturing career pathway. We are especially proud to have recruited these individuals from population streams that are often overlooked, such as Bexar County Reentry, pretrial, adult probation, and more. In partnership with SMT, we assess these individuals based on their aptitude rather than their education or professional background. This program will both introduce them into a transformative industry while affording them a second chance to obtain gainful employment. For Texas Fame and our surrounding manufacturing community, the FAST program is also a key milestone that marks a new beginning on our talent pipeline development strategy. We strongly urge other manufacturing companies looking to solve skills gaps to join Texas Fame. Through our collaborative efforts, we are investing in the future of not only our own companies, but in the next generation of talent. Next, we will hear from Eric Frohm, Director of Education and Training with Scientific Management Techniques, Inc.
Thank you, Leslie. Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric Frohm, and I am the Director at Scientific Management Techniques. I'm speaking on behalf of Stephen Berry, our President and CEO. We are excited to be collaborating with Bexar County and Texas Fame on this innovative program. Established in 1971, Scientific Management Techniques Mechatronic Skills Training Curriculum is a hands-on, competency-based training program. The program trains the specific skills required to operate, maintain, and troubleshoot a manufacturing facility. The hands-on program incorporates the use of over 200 hands-on training aids that replicate real-world conditions in a manufacturing facility. SMT's skills training curriculum is 100% demand-driven. The curriculum has been designed through extensive collaboration with SMT's client base. This client base includes hundreds of large manufacturing organizations operating in diverse industries globally. These manufacturing leaders possess an in-depth understanding of the skills required to optimize performance on the production floor. These are the skills we train to. The curriculum is dynamic. We improve existing units and introduce new curriculum based on real-world feedback from our manufacturing client base. Participants will walk away from this program a highly effective operator, technician, and entry-level maintenance professional. We're excited to be part of this great partnership. Next, we will hear from David Zamiello, President and CEO of Project Quest.
Good morning, everyone. My name is David Zamiello, and I'm the President and CEO of Project Quest. We are excited to be collaborating with Bexar County and Texas Fame on this innovative program. On behalf of the Project Quest Board of Directors, staff, and over 7,500 participants and alumni, we are honored to be providing wraparound services for the FAST program. As a workforce collaborator, we are proud of our distinguished track record of delivering effective, outcome-based workforce development services to the citizens of Bexar County and San Antonio for over 28 years. Project Quest offers a unique continuum of wraparound services which enable individuals to overcome barriers to economic mobility by successfully acquiring the educational and technical skills necessary to obtain gainful employment. So again, we are excited to be providing these wraparound services to the FAST program participants. Thank you, Bexar County and Texas Fame, for this exciting new workforce opportunity, and good luck to everyone.
Hi, my name is Ron Stambaugh.
And I'm Luis Herrera, and we both serve as instructors for the Texas Fame Accelerated Skills Training FAST program.
We're excited to be giving you a virtual tour of our training facility here at Brook City Base.
Let's get started.
Hello, welcome to the Brooks facility. So here we have our lecture area for the course. And in the lecture area, utilizing our whiteboards and our PowerPoints and the student guides we'll be handing out, we're going to cover the fundamentals of electromechanical principles. That's going to include shop mathematics, blueprint reading, how to use proper measurement devices, how to identify and use proper hand tools, basic mechanical components to include simple machines like pulleys, levers, wheel and axle, inclined planes, screws. We're also going to be covering bearings and lubrications, some basic mechanical components, some more advanced mechanical components. We're going to be covering principles of electricity, gearbox maintenance, and bearing maintenance. So after that, here we have part of the facility where we're going to be using these training fixtures for pneumatic and hydraulics. And we're going to use these to reinforce the lecture material. We're going to use them to identify components in a pneumatic or hydraulic system. We're we're going to use them to recognize the symbology for those components. And then we're going to have the students actually connect up, wire up a circuit. Then we're going to have them troubleshoot that circuit and repair that circuit. This section of our facility is our electrical training fixtures. So at this point, we're going to talk about various principles and fundamentals of electricity, Ohm's law, current, voltage, resistance. We're going to cover all of those fundamentals. We're going to cover all of that theory. Then we're going to look at meters and how to properly use a meter so they can measure all of those. And then we're actually going to look at how to read an electrical schematic, recognize the symbology on it, recognize how to work through and read through an electrical schematic. Afterwards, we're going to use these test fixtures, and just like the hydraulic and pneumatic, we're going to work through them. Then we're going to have the students actually troubleshoot, identify, and repair problems on these electrical fixtures. All right. In this portion of the facility, this is just to demonstrate all the material that we're going to be using throughout the 9-week course. Yes, there's a lot of lecture, but there's also a lot of hands-on, and these bins are full of all those components and equipment that help reinforce that. We're going to have pumps that they're going to be disassembling for maintenance. We're going to have valves that they can recognize. We're going to have gears. We're going to have labs that we can actually use material to reinforce the principles of those basic machines I talked about earlier. So all of that material are in these bins and in the storage area, but we all have it broken out per volume, per unit. So it's a very structured, very organized way to get all of this information to the students. Here we have an area that will, with our gearbox maintenance and our bearing maintenance. In the gearbox maintenance, we're going to go through with the students on how to properly align a spirit gear, a helical gear, a worm gear, an axial gear. We're going to use all the measurement devices to measure the backlash to make sure everything's in alignment. So we're going to be going through all those principles, again, reinforcing all of the lecture material, but with hands-on, test and training fixtures. And then we're going to do the same thing with the bearing fixture. We're going to go through how to recognize various types of bearings, how to install them on various types of shafts, various thickness of shafts, and also how to remove them properly. We're going to cover the lubrication of those bearings. And again, it's a reinforcing of all the principles and the theory through the lecture with hands-on applications. So that was a brief tour of our Brooks facility. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you out here.
Now, congratulations to all of you that have been involved in this exciting launch. And particularly, I want to congratulate the great work that the Bexar County Economic and Development Department is doing. Great work by David Marquez and his team, Pujo, who's been so instrumental in helping on these programs. I thank them very, very much for that continuing work. So we're off and going now with a new exciting program, and this will be a good partnership between Bexar County, between the manufacturing industry, and then all the students that will be entering this program. So thank all of you very much for supporting this effort.